Fanservice, it's the last episode of the year, which means we're going to be counting down our best, worst, most surprising, and everything in between of all the events of geek, gamer, and nerd culture of the year. Welcome to Fanservice the DLOA Awards 2013. Welcome to Fanservice, everybody. I am your faithful host and ever companion, Stone, the Daring Adventurer, and today I'm joined by two faces of death. One's literally the face of death, and one looks like death. This is Death, and that is Scythe, our resident zombie.
What's up?
Sup? That's all you got to say?
Yep.
Sup? You missed it before the show. He was air humping in the corner. It was pretty sad. I guess that's all he really does is dry hump air.
Well, remember,
how does that even work?
Well, you got to remember also, since he's halfway dead, he came back to life. He does not have functions of all his parts. I've said all.
So he's like he's neutered.
Kind of. And besides, since
I
I
wouldn't
had to
say
wear
I'm
a flesh body
specifically-
to get that type of situation.
I wouldn't say I'm
doesn't work.
neutered. I don't remember.
You're halfway neutered.
He's
What are you
a
talking
neutered
about? I'm
zombie.
not.
So,
I'm never neutered.
Uh-huh.
it's the end of 2012, and we're still here, unfortunately for some of us. The apocalypse did not happen.
Damn it. And then
Rather
they said they
disappointed.
would.
You know, and so it's kind of funny, like, who actually thought the world was going to end because of some Mayans a long time ago? I mean, let's be honest, what else did they predict? Did the Mayans predict anything else that came true?
I'll tell you what. I'm pretty sure that calendar they had, they just ran out of space to put more dates on it.
Well, you only have so much rock to carve into, you know?
But there's probably, when they go to search more, they'll probably find little rocks around that has more dates, like they should have.
Like they would have
I'm pretty sure they just-
rocks. I mean, come on.
No, they would have like more dates.
I'm pretty sure they just, screw it. Throw them in the water. Ooh,
We're
it
also
makes
joined
ripples.
by Mars and Pyro, who are in the production booth, making sure the show goes home okay. And everyone else is out and about on missions, enjoying holidays. So it's been quite an interesting month.
I sent Clyde on a mission.
We always think Clyde. I mean, Clyde's like indestructible, so we like.
No,
to
he
see
may
him
not.
places.
No, he may not come back from this one. I sent him to
Well, he
talk.
has to be back because next week we're doing Mims, and Clyde is all about Mims. He has to be here next week.
Stone,
If you
please.
screw this over, I'm going to totally kick you in the undead ass.
Stone, please.
Well, you may want to go over there because it's over there actually.
Oh yeah, he's pieces dropped off. Anyway, so
Yeah.
everybody likes to do their best and worst of 2012, and we're no exception because we all have opinions, and our opinions are the only ones that really count sometimes. Well, mine mostly. You guys don't really. Count
Shut
at
up.
all.
My opinions count.
What we did is we got with the crew and we decided we came up with a bunch of topics, and we even have some crew that made up their own topics, so it's gonna be kind of fun. Like Pyro has best villain of the year. He'll be in to talk about that later. So it's your typical best, worst, but I want to do best, worst, and most disappointing. Most disappointing are things you like, but it wasn't what you wanted. Worst, of course, is you couldn't stand to watch it. You want your money back. You wasted time. And best are the things that you really, really, really love. So as we count them down, you'll see a phone number on the screen. Feel free to call and add in your 2 cents for what it's worth. Because did he just back up off camera? Cause
Well, it's because, look at that. There's only two. Okay, now we got the Three Stooges.
we don't need him though.
Yeah.
we
Forget.
make enough for Three Stooges right here.
True.
Okay, so we're going to kick this off with topic number 1, which is everybody's favorite topic, movies. We have watched lots and lots and lots
Movies.
and lots of movies this year. So I want to start with Matilda and Sidewinder. Their favorite movie of the year is a no-brainer. No-brainer. You were with us when we watched it. I think you were with us when we watched it.
I don't think so.
They're all about the Avengers.
I've never seen
Both
it.
of those. Wait, what?
I've never seen it. Remember, I was sent on quite a few missions and I was not able to make it back. Remember?
Yeah, remember?
The Adventure to Hell,
But
the
don't-
Adventure.
no, no, no,
The Adventure.
Wait. It's been out on Blu-ray for quite some time now. How do you have the excuse not watching? I've got the 3D Blu-ray at the house.
I could wait. Do you have the movie also?
Yeah, duh. It's the 3D Blu-ray with the Blu-ray. I only buy combo packs.
Hey,
You know me better than that. You haven't watched it yet? We're going to fix that. Because, yes, it is a really, really good movie. And they like it because it's the best in all possible categories for the movies. Best overall enjoyable movie that they can remember in a long time. I mean, they literally fell in love with that movie. Literally fell in love with that movie. So, what was your favorite movie of the year? Since obviously you didn't watch Avengers.
And The Watch.
Wait, is that the one that they all hated? End of Watch?
I liked In The Watch.
You liked End of Watch?
Yes.
What was it about?
It was basically...
It's not the one about the alien hunters, right?
No, it's kind of, the guy who created Police Academy created In The Watch.
Was it funny?
No, it wasn't. Well, it had its funny moments. You know, the cops, one of them's carrying around a camera. He's always like, you know, filming all their crap. Like, you see one cop duke out with the, you know, like one of the Bloods, you know, like Bloods and Crips. He dukes out with the blood in his own house. And the the white cop's filming while the Mexican cop's is beating the living crap out of this guy. And then the guy retaliated by kicking him, you know, beating his
Are
ass.
you
And
spoiling everything for us?
I'm only telling you, like, not a real important part of it. But basically...
You had so much gumption in that, though. You're like, oh, they're like taking pictures and doing all sorts of stuff.
Well, they're constantly filming all their events, you know.
Oh, here comes Pyro in his top hat of New Year's.
Sir, I think you need to go on the other side of death. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, while you're here, Pyro, what was your favorite movie of the year?
What was it?
Wasn't
I'm gonna
done.
say Killer Joe.
Killer Joe was really good, but that ruined fried chicken forever.
That's the entire reason it was fantastic. Matthew McConaughey's 15 minutes long.
Okay, if you haven't watched Killer Joe, do not eat fried chicken while you're watching it because you'll probably be sick by the end of the movie, and then you won't really want to eat chicken for quite some time. I saw it with Sidewinder, and the first thing we needed to do afterwards was eat, and I was like, I was in the mood for fried chicken until we left. When you watch it, or you've watched it, you get it, you understand. There's a really...
good part in it.
It's really good. It's just really good. Okay, so what about you, Death?
Well, it's been out before, but it came out again this year. Miami Connections. I mean, come on now. Ninjas.
Oh, the one from the Draft House, the Ninja
Yes,
motorcycle game
yes.
from the 80s. Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
You know, I always worry when I send them to watch movies because
What, you thought we were going to be the shotgun again?
I send both of you to go watch a movie about ninja motorcycles, and there was no explosions when you got back. There was no ninjas in suitcases. There was no dismantled GoBot motorcycle things laying around.
Did you
You guys
get
are
some
very
ninja
well
swords?
behaved this time.
No, we used a time machine, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn it.
So, mine is a little easier, of course. My favorite movie of the year just came out. It was Les Miserables. Hands down, freaking phenomenal. Loved the book, loved the play, loved the music, loved the movie. And Pyro saw it with us, and I caught you singing this morning.
Which one?
I caught you singing this morning. I think it was Bring 'Em Home. I caught you singing something that I recognized from that movie. See, Pyro doesn't do musicals, and let's face facts, we really don't do adult movies here, period. We felt so grown up being in the grown up movie line. You know, we do stuff like
Hobbit.
strippers versus werewolves, zombie strippers, shotgun
Anime
rednecks versus zombies. I mean,
Hobo with a shotgun.
Hobo with a shotgun. Yeah, we don't watch adult movies here. We watch the crazy stuff. So it was really
Why
different.
always gotta be against zombies, huh?
Because zombies are
fans
fun.
going away.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna bite you, but I'm gonna bite you all.
So,
Right,
you know,
sure.
as a runner-up to that, you know, Stephanie and I can't talk today at all.
Matilda is what he's meant to
Matilda
say.
and Sidewinder, their follow-up was Skyfall. I was about to say Skyrim. I got Skyrim on
That's
the
a good
brain.
movie.
That is. a
They're
good movie.
all about Skyfall, second place. Mine would have to be Paranorman.
I thought it was going to be
loved
Ted.
No, I didn't watch
No.
Ted because it's a Family Guy joke, 2 hours long, and we need a 2-hour Family Guy joke.
No.
Not really.
I can't stand 30 seconds of a Family Guy joke anymore.
Yeah,
it's
we don't
all.
allow Family Guy jokes around here. So that's my follow-up.
Yeah, out.
Do you guys have a follow-up?
No.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
That was great.
That was.
That was really great. Did you
I
watch
have-
it with us?
I have nothing to
think
follow
I
up.
watched it with. Didn't I watch it with. No, I watched. Yeah, I thought I watched it with y'all.
You know, it's really, really sad that we can't remember things. And so Mars, who's in the production booth, his favorite movie of the year was Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
I kind of predicted that, considering the fact that he dressed up as Robin. He went to the movie theater dressed up as Robin.
It's Batman.
Yeah, and it's Batman. I see. That's one of my most disappointing movies of the year. Just because I don't think there's any way you could top the Joker and the last movie, the middle. That was the Empire Strikes Back of the Batman franchise. You can't top it. Nothing you will ever do will top that. So, upon further viewing of Dark Knight Rises, I like it, but I hate the way it ended, and I just felt cheated towards the end of the whole thing. So that's one of my most disappointing movies. The other disappointing movie, even though I still love, is Prometheus. You know, that was my movie of the year I was waiting for. And this, like, they took they teased you and took everything they were doing and threw it out. Now that I have it on Blu-ray and I can watch all what they were supposed to do and what they were doing, it's freaking awesome. I don't know why they changed it. I have no idea why they changed it, but I still love that movie.
I've heard nothing but good things about Prometheus.
Well, being such a huge Aliens fanatic like I am, and it's a prequel, I wanted to see the things they were teasing about, and people had all these different things going on, but if you paid attention, we could spend a whole show talking about that movie.
Can't be more disappointed than the prequel to The Thing.
Which, yeah, a
That
prequel to The Thing called The Thing. You already know how it's going to end, so it's not like there's any surprises left for you, you know?
Yeah.
What about you guys? Any disappointing movies that you love but you're disappointed by? God, you two.
To
are
hop it a
clueless.
little bit. No. Whoa. Let me finish before you start smacking, but I start killing y'all.
Not if I kill you first.
And ow, that hit the
We
mic.
said The Hobbit.
No. What
do you mean for?
No.
I felt like
I'm not
hitting you.
disappointed. I'm not like that badly disappointed. It's not a worse movie. It's just where it
You
ended.
should get the crowbar.
They should have extended it just a little bit.
It ended at the perfect point.
Yeah, then after Eagle!
I bitch slapped Death for his.
Let's slap him again.
Do it again.
What?
So let's go to the worst movies of the year. Scythe.
Don't call me Zakiah, for Christ's sakes.
Sorry, it was so much fun when you were in the tutu. Scythe. You ever seen an
Go
undead
kill.
in tutus?
Go
It's
kill.
hilarious. Okay.
Go kill.
Worst movie of the year you saw.
Like I said, you sent me on so many missions. I have no idea. I didn't get enough time to really see all the movies I wanted to go see.
What about you, Pyro? Worst movie?
The Mission to Hell was horrible.
I want to say Red Dawn.
You didn't like Red Dawn?
I liked it, but not as much as.
Wait, you went to go see Red Dawn?
Yeah, I sent them to a screening of it.
Yeah, but it was just an action movie. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be.
What did
You
you
wasn't
expect it to be?
More like the original one.
Wolverines!
Yeah, that campy 80s.
That was in the 80s, though.
You know, it's like the Total Recall remake. That was a very surprising movie because it was actually good.
I never finished watching it, so
Nobody gave it credit because they're so used to the one on Mars. And the Total Recall movie is actually pretty damn good. And it's more like the book. And so it failed
Wasn't
because
even a
everyone's
book.
all Mars.
It was a short story.
Yeah, whatever it was. It was actually more like that. It
And
was,
I liked it. It was, from what I saw, it was awesome, but I never got to finish watching because I had to go to work.
and what about you, Death? Worst movie?
I don't have any at this time.
He has no
I'll tell you what
opinions on
movie I'm
anything.
kind of looking forward to, but I'm not looking
We're
forward
not talking about that yet. That's at the end of the show. What we're looking forward to in 2013. Yeah, moonwalk right out of here. All right, so that's our best, worst, and most surprising movies. I'm not sure what Sidewinder Matilda would consider their worst movie, but I'll tell you what mine is. Hands down, Thanksgiving 3. Worst movie ever made.
Thanks,
It was horrible!
Thanksgiving 3. Like, they threw everything that they worked on in the first one and built that cult following out the window and said, screw it, we're just going to have a deranged Sesame Street. Which only works for Meet the Feebles. Did not work here.
Wait, Meet the Fables. I don't remember that one.
I should...
You're not
I need to
slapping
make you watch
nothing.
movies. I need to make you watch these movies. Meet the Feebles was one of Peter Jackson's first films, and it's like a very deranged adult Muppet show.
Okay, about that whole you make me watch movies, why don't you send this asshole right here on random missions, huh?
You two, scoot together.
Pyro says scoot together.
Closer. Closer.
Anyway, so if you have thoughts about movies, this will be online later. Make sure you comment on our website. We're going on to the second subject, which is video games. Now, there is no way in hell you're going to tell me you don't have a favorite video game of the year.
Oh, I love the video games.
What is it?
Well, Star Wars, The Old Republic.
Old Republic is awesome. You have no idea how much fun we have in that game. We have so much fun in that game. I got the life ball snowball, was thrown at them constantly, so they were Christmas glitter in their path. And we
That's
have
the
our
only
little
thing.
pets.
That's the thing that I didn't like. You making me all Christmas sparkly like Christmas Edward.
Oh, so Sidewinder plays, Legendary plays, we get on a little group and we just start having so much fun. And before we know, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. We're like, what kind of losers are we?
Remember that dungeon we had to do? It was like 4 hours long.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You were just running around pulling aggro. I was healing you left and right
we
and
went into
sidewinder.
a flashpoint that was too high level for us.
No, it's
But
not that
my
it was too
guy
hard.
could take so much damage that all I needed was a healer, and I ran in circles and aggroed the guy. And as he was chasing me, they were pegging him from a distance.
And I was just healing.
And he just healed me. That's how we got through the whole mission. It took us like 20 minutes to kill this dude with me running in circles and Legend Larry going, okay, rockets going there. Go to this other side. Run in circles.
At the end, like right when he was about to die, all right, everyone, open fire.
Downright best game would have to be Old Republic. That game does not get nearly enough credit. And now he has a monocle. Death, what about you?
What the hell are you wearing a monocle for?
I'm fancy.
I would like to say
Fancy
the
feast.
Doom on the BFG collection.
Doom BFG collection, yeah, because it's fun to play retro games, but we also have the board game of Doom, which I totally schooled you guys at.
I actually want to put a note for that one. The board game, I will go and say tally mark for that.
Okay. All right, Pyro, you snuck out here with your monocle of Doom. What's your favorite video game of the year?
I'm gonna say Dishonored.
Really?
Yeah, that
You,
was fun.
this way.
You've been dishonored.
Really?
There you
Yeah, that game was fun. Did you play it?
No, it just looked okay. It just looked like all these, like, I'm so sick of these games, you know? But
Call of Duty.
my second favorite video game of the year has to be Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. Tell me that game is not fun.
It was so much fun.
That's all we've been
I
doing
loved
lately
it.
is playing kart racing with Sega characters. You know, I'm already a Sega fanboy, so it just kind of works out. And we just race and have so much fun.
Another fun one I
Also,
had
Battle
this year.
Royale, second favorite.
Yeah, and then Mars, his favorite game of the year was Mass Effect 3, but he's a PC gamer, so I wonder how it plays on the PC as opposed to the Xbox.
Didn't Skyrim come out this year, or was that last year?
Skyrim came out last year, but they've had lots of add-ons this year. Don got
Minecraft. Minecraft just recently came out in the
That's
well,
been a while since that came out.
that was like early 2012.
It's been out for a long time.
So,
every month as a year.
are we just getting this let's bitch slap everybody show today?
Wait. No!
Okay, so worst video game you played this year is that because you play a lot of video games.
Stop calling me random freaking names, dang it!
So much fun.
Worst video game.
Wow, you're making the gears in my head run.
Worst
Give me a
video
moment.
game.
Heavenly Sword.
Really?
As soon as you get to one little part of it, like it's still in the somewhat beginning where you're shooting the arrows, as that little girl, it kind of just like, oh, they're gonna dodge this way, they're gonna dodge that way, and then oh, there goes your master, he died again. Oh, there goes your master, he died again. Oh, okay, let's see, I'm gonna move over here, target, and oh shoot, I shot my master. Okay, I hated it.
I have to say my worst game of the year has to be Inversion. It's like a Gears of War ripoff with these anti-gravity physics that they didn't use nearly enough. But it was a lot of cutscenes like load, let's walk across the map, cutscene, load, let's walk into this building, cutscene, load. And I stopped playing it after about 3
Okay,
minutes.
this is gonna piss every Resident Evil fan off. Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, I heard nothing but bad things about that game.
It's nothing but cutscenes and action, like gameplay. Like,
It's Final Fantasy 13 with zombies.
well,
I can't take you
not really
seriously with Top
zombies,
Hat
but it's
Monocle,
more
just
like.
so you know. You look like Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut.
I'm squinting one eye at you right now because I can't squint this one.
So, most disappointing game you had? I mean, worst game. We'll do disappointing game next.
What is your most disappointing game?
I've actually been really careful with what I bought this year, and I've just enjoyed everything.
Well, disappointing games. These are games you like, but you were disappointed by. Lollipop Chainsaw let me down.
I can
Seen
talk
it.
about one that I bought that was a couple years old that disappointed and infuriated the hell out of me that I bought this year.
Which was
Far Cry 2. My monocle fell out.
yeah.
That freaking time, just
So
put
we
that
have
damn
Far
thing
Cry 2,
out.
Lollipop Chainsaw.
No. Let me tell you how infuriating this game made me. I didn't get past like the third mission because I had an AK and it jammed every 5 rounds.
Metal Gear Solid for 3DS too. I played the demo and I just.
Outside of the first Metal Gear Solid, they've all gone downhill.
Well,
They
it's
all
just-
have. That first game, though, was phenomenal. But everything after that, especially in 2, when you played through like an hour of the game as Snake and then you played Radiant and they made you go through a tutorial level in the middle of the game. This is how you know they lost their marbles. But
They all went loco, huh?
do you have any disappointing games outside of that one?
Resident Evil 5.
What about Outbreak? Do you like Outbreak? No, Operation Raccoon City, that's the one.
No, I liked Operation Raccoon City. I just wish they would have,
Do you still have it?
Yes.
I might be getting it. Anything that you have to add?
Still Heavenly Sword.
I can add another good game.
Okay, why not?
XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Oh yeah, because I won't die in that game apparently.
You don't die!
Actually, I can add another one.
Me
And he's
too.
my
Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
We don't talk about Call of Duty.
No.
No.
Not the zombie fight. Not the zombie fight. Just the gameplay of it.
Ugh,
How is it different from the last one?
I don't know. I haven't played it.
The story.
Yeah, there's no difference.
the
It's
story-
like buying Madden every year. You buy the same Call of Duty every year. And the only reason you guys played was for the zombies.
Yeah, that's the entire reason I would get Black Ops 2 just for zombies. I'm not going to pay $60 to play a game where I will only play one game mode.
Oh, whatever. So,
Resident
that's our
Evil,
video
Resident
game.
Evil Revelations was pretty good too. One for the 3DS. It
Yeah.
actually gave me that whole
You're all
Resident.
about the 3DS now. It's kind of creeping me out. You're turning into a Nintendo whore.
What
You
can I
have
say?
the
I
Wii.
grew up with it.
So you're gonna get
The
the
Wii
U.
sits there and gathers dust, and I will not be buying the Wii U. Thank
Yes,
very
you
much.
will.
But
So-
nah,
The only reason we want
it actually felt like a Resident Evil game. You know, it wasn't just walk around.
Shoot your own kind. Isn't that like sacrilegious?
You're not shooting zombies though. That's a weird thing about it.
Undead, genetically modified, dead things, and monsters. How does it feel to shoot your own kind?
I'm not dead though. That's the thing.
You keep telling yourself that. Maybe one day you'll believe it.
Okay, what about shooting humans?
How about I hit you in the face with my foot?
Well, because it comes off because you're dead. You got detachable limbs, dude. That means you are dead.
You're about to have detachable
Anyways.
ones here soon.
We're going on to one of my favorite ones for the year, board games. If there's one thing we love the most as a crew, it is to get together and play board games because they derange into the most insane things ever. The Doom board game is exactly prime example because I schooled them so bad on the first mission and set them up to fail on the second mission if they didn't do it right, and they had a 50-50 shot, but they were at least thinking, and it was like, how many hours did we play?
Like
And
3?
this fool's throwing dice at me and tokens and take it, cussing me out because he's stuck in a corner and I'm scuttling around with spiders to kill him. Yeah, that's.
I
what
think
we're
you
playing.
stacked your freaking deck though. That was the thing.
You saw me shuffle my deck.
You stacked your deck somewhere. I just know it.
So going into board games, I want to start with Mars. His favorite board game of the year is chess. Chess.
What?
Just
Hey.
chess.
There are different versions of it, so
We really need to get him to get out and play some games with us.
yeah.
Going into Sidewinder Matilda, they're all about the Star Trek Catan, which I have as well.
That
Yes.
one was pretty good
It's
too.
Catan with Star Trek, and it has these whole captain cards that give you like a stat boost, which I never used mine. Pyro was rocking it though. He was getting. But I won with 6 pieces, 3 factories, 3 roads. I won where these fools are trying to build the longest roads and cut each other off, and it's this maze of things, and I'm right here and I win with 6 pieces. 6. That's all it took.
9.
So no.
1 detach. That main piece.
I had 3 factories.
I think
and
I had
3
like
roads.
4 cities
yeah, and
or
then also those 3
like
big,
3
those
No,
big-
that's the factories.
1 city and like 3 towns, and that was it.
You took 9 pieces because those 2 detach.
Anyways,
And these 2 are just gonna
So-
argue, like always.
favorite board game of the year for me by far, Legend of Drizzt. We have way too much fun playing that game. It's a build as you go game from Dungeons and Dragons, and yeah, you don't lie. You know we had fun.
Oh, I'm laughing about it. I'm not crying. I'm laughing.
I don't
Play
really.
as a team.
I really don't remember that game.
Don't you remember we were stuck in a cave and you build it as you go, and
Oh,
our pieces running around?
it was kind of like the Gears of War
Yeah, the
board.
Gears of
Yeah.
War board game, which was also really fun.
Yeah, that
Once
one
we
was
learned
pretty
to play
fun.
it. But
This
Legend
fool
of
kept rolling
Drizzt-
screwed up dice though.
Yeah, he's not allowed to roll dice in our game. Death is not allowed to roll dice in our games because he always rolls for the wrong things. Like
At least
the
when I
bad
roll,
guys.
at least I hit something.
Wait, what?
Especially if it's Stone's face.
Hey.
Yeah, no, his die always went in favor of the bad guys at Gears of War, no matter what. So we banned him from rolling any dice. You were not allowed to roll dice in our house.
Yes, I can.
No. So mine is definitely going to be Legend of Drizzt. Do you guys have a favorite board game?
Old One Talisman 2nd edition. But I want to get
Is
the 4th
Gears of
edition.
All
War.
about Talisman.
Hey,
Gears of
Talisman's
War was really fun playing that because it's all about Baird for me. Although my
Yeah.
grenades never blew up any holes, so we had to house rule that one.
Oh.
If you throw a grenade in a hole, it should freaking explode, you know? It doesn't matter.
I mean, what'd you do? Get a bunch of duds or something?
You were there.
Yeah, he was getting a bunch of duds.
We were all there. And I was throwing grenades in the spawn pits, and they were just standing. What?
No, here's what happened. Chunk grenade. Wait for it. Poof. Oh, just
The,
got smoke.
The
got
never-ending
a dud.
spawning bad guys at the end of the board was fun because of this fool.
Yeah, you just.
What did I do?
Pyro and Scythe would work really hard to clear out the exit door, and then this fool would roll the dice, and boom! There's 3 more giant boomers right there.
And then all of a sudden we kill those. Boom, some more.
There's more giant boomers.
We waste those out and it's like, all right, I need some health. I need some health. Boom, here comes more boomers. What's your problem, man?
It's not my fault.
So, going into the worst board games we played this year, hands down, that card game Nightfall from AEG. I pawned it off on death, actually.
I have still not played it, but it's.
I couldn't
You
get
guys
rid of
played
it.
it wrong, I think.
No, we didn't play it wrong. I'm so used to games like Magic, and they're used to Yu-Gi-Oh! And when you get this simplified game where everybody's deck is the exact same, something's just seriously broken. Seriously broken.
I've read it a little bit, and it does sound
Really
kinda
bad.
Yeah.
Worst games you played this year, board game wise? Well, you're always with us when we play board games. We always have fun. And
Yeah.
I didn't force Nightfall upon you, so you really don't have any bad game experience except losing.
Solitaire. I like it, but I'm getting sick and tired of it.
That's not all he plays solitaire with people.
I play poker in my mind too. That makes
Yeah, you're playing poker with the air over there. No one needs to see that.
The air showed me her poker face. All right.
We made it. Yeah, we went there. Okay, what about you, Anthony?
I'm normally
Worst
with
games?
y'all, too.
Yeah, we really don't have bad board game experiences because.
Except for you
being
being an ass and freaking just stacking your deck.
No, the point of Doom is I'm the bad guy. I have to win. You're the good guys. You have to work together. And I ordered a new game called Level 7 Escape, where we all have to be the good guys and work our way out. And apparently, it just gets from easy to ridiculously hard by the end of the round.
So wait,
Kinda like
I'm not allowed to
zombies?
touch the dice or the cards on this one, huh?
No, well, actually, it doesn't matter.
Kind of like zombies or aliens.
Yeah, which zombies is always fun. Zombies is always going to be on top of the list for every year because who doesn't like zombies?
I don't like zombies.
Anyway, so that's our board game list. I don't think there was any really disappointing games. There was just really bad games or really good games.
Yes.
But we're going to be doing a lot more board games this year, so it should be quite interesting. So now we're going to go into books and comic books, because this should be pretty short. He just stepped out because Death apparently doesn't know how to read.
Oh, I know
He's
how to read.
illeg-
I just don't choose to.
He's illegitimate.
So books, this is more for Matilda and Lance, because they like to read.
Sidewinder.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm not here today. Okay, we're just doing bitch slaps on the head today.
You're
Straight
welcome.
up, bitch slaps all over the head.
Yep.
All right, so Sidewinder Matilda. They are really loving Fairest, which is a graphic novel. Matilda says it's an excellent writer who manages to keep the stories good, but keep the core of the fables they are based off of. So I'm thinking it's something like Fables and Once Upon a Time on TV Now and Grimm. I think it's something like that. I don't know, but I haven't read anything this year. I'm going to have to be really honest. I read nothing. No comic books, no books.
You were only in the games and
Yeah,
boards.
I was all about the board games this year. I did not read anything.
Welcome to my group, finally.
Now, they also Sidewinder liked House Spider-Man 700 where he died, but we know that's not going to last.
And
We know
here
that's not
comes-
going to last all. Pyro, did you
Pyro.
read anything this year?
Yeah.
What did you read?
Give me a second, I'll go hook my mic up.
One
Pyro's getting mic'd up
Mississippi,
to talk
two
about this 'cause he
Mississippi.
read. I literally did no reading this year. I have a lot to catch up on.
It's starting of a series of comics, but IDW recently acquired the Mars Attacks license.
Did they really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. See, this is how out of the clue I've been with comic books.
They recently acquired the Mars Attacks license. I read the first story arc and it was fantastic. It had giant insects and people getting impaled on U.S. flags and death rays and
Death Ray is
cybernetic aliens. And rednecks on a carnival.
always good. No, I do take that back. I did read one comic. It was a Star Wars comic, and it was about the beginning of the Jedi. I don't think it came out yet because I read it in a preview mode, but it was about the birth and start of how the Jedi started, like the very early years. It was kind of like, it was weird, but it was interesting.
Interesting.
Was it John Paul on it?
No.
Oh. I'm not
But it was one of the
interested
ones
then.
we got to look at. And I think it might be out. I totally forget what it's called, but it was actually pretty good. It had beautiful art, and it was a great story to see how things started.
And I think the only other thing that was somewhat new would be Ready Player One, but I think that's a few years old.
I keep hearing about Ready Player One. What is
Yeah, I
Ready
keep
Player One?
looking at it and I see it and I find like, you know what, I might as well read it, but it's pretty much about a kid searching for a Easter egg in the world's largest MMO social network thing.
Are you brushing your hair?
No, I'm getting the hair out of my eyes. I can't see worth a darn.
But it was pretty interesting, but it was kind of sad because the society in it, pretty much everybody spends their entire waking lives inside this game.
Sounds like World of Warcraft.
But it did have a fine, an awesome ending battle with Mechagodzilla versus a bunch of other giant robots.
Mechagodzilla's always good.
High five for making that bad joke.
All right.
You do not high five for bad jokes.
No. We meant for the jokes that were good in a bad way.
Quit stealing top hats, Death. So, books is really kind of a weird topic this year. I don't know if you guys read anything.
I read World War
I've
Z.
said my 2 cents.
Finally, you read World War Z.
Yes.
I can't even say it out loud. I'm a World War Z.
Next thing you
Finally?
know, reading Walking Dead.
Yes.
That book is like older than I am.
I bought it and read it, and I liked it.
See, I have all these books downloaded to read. I just don't read
I don't.
them.
I prefer hardbacks.
See, I used to be that way until I lost everything, and then, we had that one monkey invasion.
Oh
that
yeah.
burned all of our stuff in storage.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad my stuff survived.
You don't have anything, loser. So,
Yeah,
let's move on to TV. Do you not watch TV?
I don't like TV all too much.
What about you?
There's good TV shows.
Okay, so
I
we're
watch
going to
all
talk
my
about TV just a little bit.
I watch all my stuff online.
Oh, I forgot. Mars likes Sun Tzu's Art of War yet again. This is like the 5th year running he's liked that book. Anyways, TV. So I'm going to agree with Sidewinder and Matilda because The Newsroom. Have you guys watched The Newsroom on HBO?
No.
It is like the greatest show ever. And they this is exactly from Sidewinder and Matilda. Finally, a show written intelligently, I can't speak today, and voicing what many of us have always wanted to say about the media, politicians, and society in general. And it's with such a keen level of wit involved, too. Now, while I started watching the show, did you watch the clip on YouTube about the most brutal, honest thing about America in 2 minutes? And it was the actor on stage, like, the girl comes and goes, what's the best thing about America?
Oh, I've seen that one. That one made me laugh.
That's the first 10 minutes of The Newsroom.
That was freaking epic.
And it just gets so much better from there on. I mean, it's just phenomenal. So definitely loving Newsroom. What about you, Death?
Ask him first.
He doesn't watch TV, but you do. It can be anime.
Yeah, it could be anime or
Because we all don't really like anime.
your tentacle porn stuff. I mean, whatever you're into.
Okay.
We try to
Let's
act
see.
like he doesn't have tentacle porn. It's embarrassing.
It is kind of. Bleach. Actually, they've started the reruns of it, but still pretty good. And also Dead Man Wonderland.
Well, yeah, I haven't watched Seven Wonderland.
I actually have it, so we can watch it one.
A show that's still going really
totally.
strong, Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Totally kicks ass. That is like the coolest cartoon on the face of the planet.
South Park. I forgot.
South Park also, but she needs to have she needs to have her rain puppies right now. Lady
Lady
Rainicorn.
Rainicorn. Yeah, it took me because you said she needs to have rain puppies when we're talking about South Park. I was like,
Yes.
we don't stay on topic.
The episode Jake the Dad is coming up soon.
Jake the Dad.
Jake the Dad.
Thank you,
Yes.
Mars. Yeah, I love me some Adventure Time. We did Adventure Time for Halloween. It was so much fun.
I didn't do nothing for Halloween.
So
She came with us.
Sidewinder, Matilda, also they're Doctor Who fanatics. They love the Christmas special. And they said it was well worth the hype. Now, I started watching Doctor Who from, I guess, season 5, which it had the chick from, I only know her as Billie Piper. She's from Secret Diary of a Call Girl on Showtime, where she's like a whore. And the dude who played Destro in the G.I. Joe movie. And I get it. I just don't understand why people are so crazy over it. Like, I'm not eager to watch the next episode. Because I know I have to get to that point where they switch the doctors and stuff. But I'm not all, woo, Doctor Who, like, fanatic. No.
I don't like. I don't really care for that show.
Well, I mean, and I can see how it's geared towards kids over in Britain.
Or,
I equated it's
or
like
women in America.
it's like Britain's version of the Power Rangers. It just keeps going and going, and they change out the cast.
And I hate the Power Rangers too.
The original run of Power Rangers was awesome.
Nope.
After
Original Power Rangers is good.
The hell with you.
Would you like to come
okay,
with?
what do you have against the Power Rangers?
I never really liked it.
They had dinosaur robots. What's not to like?
or even the one before that.
They
where
had
the
that-
That was
Japan.
the same thing over and over and over again. That
So is Scooby-Doo, which you probably like that.
it scared me, but I liked it.
Okay, so was South
Scooby-Doo
Park.
is the same damn show every freaking week.
All the cartoons were basically the same thing, or all the kids shows were the same thing every week. Every week,
Lies.
especially the
Lies.
freaking Looney Tunes.
No, the Looney Tunes show is not the same thing every week. Adventure Time is not the same thing every week. Hell, half the cartoons on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon are not the same every week. But
Regular show.
Regular show is entirely an awesome show. It took me a while to like it. Not the same every week. But then you like Scooby-Doo, which is the same damn thing every single week. It's like buying Madden every year and Call of Duty every year. You're watching the same show every freaking hour on Cartoon Network going, oh my God, it's Scooby-Doo. Who cares about Scooby-Doo? You suck.
I like Daphne and Velma.
They're not that bad.
I've always had a weird thing for the.
They're not real. You understand that, right? They're just drawn on cells.
When you go to InkyCon
No,
and look,
no,
you see
they're
a Daphne
real,
and
though.
Velma, then you start talking.
I did, and I liked it.
Yes.
So top that.
So
You suck.
none of us listen to music either, so we're going to skip past the music part. Do you listen to music? Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and do the music part.
Oh, boy.
Mars, his favorite music of the year was George Watsky. Who the hell is George Watsky?
I think he's like some kind of like nerd rap artist or something. I don't know.
Mars is a pretty good little nerdcore rapper.
I just heard something. Mars is on his way out here.
I would take a step back and let him
He's
have
probably coming packing guns, man.
it. That's why I'm taking a
So
step
I'm guessing, you're right, I'm guessing it's a nerdcore thing. Because Mars, when he walks down the halls in the moon base, you'll hear him rapping. And he's like a freaking ninja. You got to be real quick. And we can never get it on camera because he hears that click when the camera turns on.
Yeah.
He's back in normal mode. I wonder what other secrets Mars may have.
Other than he's a sparkling little vampire.
Stone, would you care to take a step back too?
We know your secrets, Mars.
No, they don't know, but I know. I've seen.
Okay, music. I'll take that back. I really did like the Fun album. That band Fun. That was a rockin' album. So was the new Linkin Park. Wow, I did actually listen to music this year.
Well, like older stuff that I wasn't really able to go get, but I recently bought Stone Sour's Audio Secrecy album. I really liked it.
I have no clue what you just said. It was all
Stones-
one long sentence of 25 million words. Learn to put some punctuation and accents in there. You're not monotone. That's Soul's job.
That was also a good song too by Stone Sour, Monotone or Monolith. I'm sorry, but no, Stone Sour's Audio Secrecy album was pretty good. Of course, that came out like
Did you listen to anything new this year?
I'm about to listen to you scream for freaking mercy here in a little bit.
Maybe later. Yeah, I'll totally throw you with that. What about you, Death? Music?
Some of the Bleach soundtrack and
What about Bunny? Bunny's really big in music.
Mushroom Head came out with Beautiful Stories for Ugly Children.
Isn't it weird how remembering these things we're trying to talk about? I was like, I didn't listen to music. Oh, wait, I did listen to music this year.
Johnny Cash is pretty much her favorite. So
But he hasn't had anything doing forever because he's like dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what? She's all weird into that old stuff.
Yeah.
She's weird about. I don't know. I figured, Nine Inch Nails would be her favorite band or something like that.
Do you listen to yourself sometimes?
I
Yes.
barely even
I
heard half
figured
of that.
Nine Inch Nails is one of her favorite bands right there.
I like Nine Inch Nails though.
It's okay. There are some okay.
I love
musics.
industrial music.
Okay, so that was music. That was a short bit.
Real short.
We really,
Oh, it's a short
if
as-
Clyde were here, he'd be all about the music because
Oh,
he's
gosh.
got on the list and list of music. But of course, we keep him busy. So
Are we
Yeah,
giving
he
him
pro-
his own solo show?
Yeah,
yeah, Clyde should be here next week because we're gonna do memes. I want to tackle memes next on the next episode of Fanservice because I don't get them and they're stupid.
Stone,
And I'm tired of
please.
them being on Facebook walls and on people's pictures, and especially that one
Please.
that's the Disney characters with the Dolan Duck or whatever. It's all like Disney porn. I'm like, how is this funny?
It's demented, but it
So
had-
are Happy Tree Friends, and they came and gone. I mean, people move on, but these will not go away. Anyways, that's for next week.
I'm meaning like
I remember a
something other
Christian
than
group
that.
attacked them or something like that. They attacked the website, like posting it was all, it's immoral or whatever. I
I
don't
was
know,
meaning after the memes. I
So
mean, like his
we're
own
talking
solo.
about memes next week.
I know, but I mean his own solo. Like
Our
talking about
last, our last best, worst, disappointing of 2013 is Geek Week news. There is a lot of things happening this year, and let's face it,
music. It's 2013. Do you
12.
There you
Sorry,
go.
you know I am not awake. Don't judge me.
I will judge you when I want to judge you, dang it.
Hit that table some more. Maybe it'll make it better. Anyways, 2012. Sorry. Best in the Geek Week news, and let's face facts: the absolute most bestest, rockingest news of the year. Even Sidewinder Matilda joined with me. Disney buying Star Wars.
I'll give it that.
That came out of nowhere. Nowhere.
Hi, Pyro.
And it's the best news ever because they got rid of everything old and they're coming in with the new. Star Wars is going to go back to being Star Wars. And maybe we will get the original trilogy.
I
hope so.
lost my hat somewhere. But I am cautiously optimistic about Disney buying Star Wars.
Oh, his first sentence. I lost my hat somewhere. Like, you totally didn't know he did not come out here with a hat on.
I thought I had it on. I'm like, where'd it go?
It's over there.
It's probably over there somewhere.
Did you say it's over there?
It's over there.
It's over
It
there.
is over
You
there.
said it with a lisp.
Don't make fun of him.
I have no
That's my
lips.
job.
He
I
has
have no
skin.
lips, so I can't make a lisp with my lips.
But yeah, I am cautious yet optimistic about Disney buying Star Wars because there are so much stuff that people have written, like comics, books, games, and everything that takes place after the movies, that they might screw it up.
Not going to happen. Did they screw up Marvel?
No.
Have they screwed up Pixar? No. So how on earth do you think they're going to screw up Lucasfilm?
Because they want to do an entirely new story and they want to bring back people.
Which is okay.
Yes, it is, but after a certain point in time, they got to be careful with their timing. Because some of those characters they want to have, like some of the actors that are coming back, play characters that are dead after a certain point in time.
That's fine.
I'm gonna laugh
They'll
there. I'm gonna have
probably do
Amel
something-
Thrawn go up against
They'll probably make
Nagasata
up
or
a
something.
story that'll fit into that history somewhere. Because let's face it, we all know what you want. We all know what every Star Wars fanboy wants. They want Thrawn. They're not getting it.
And there went the table.
I'm okay with that.
What do you mean there with the table?
I think the table's about to break.
I'm
I think
okay with it not doing Thrawn,
This poor table's gotten a beating today.
but it will be interesting to see what they do. Because once you get to the Yuuzhan Vong, you don't have a certain character.
Well, what about you guys? Your big news of the year.
Something that was making me laugh every time you said it. You know, I know you only said it once. Remaking of Sailor Moon.
Oh no! Why are they even bothering to remake Sailor Moon?
It was hilarious.
Seriously.
It's hilarious. I mean,
Why would you remake that POS cartoon? I mean, come on,
I
it's
think he
fine
likes
just
it.
now. I would not be surprised to find Death like Sailor Moon.
Well,
I had a little super deformed stuffed Sailor Uranus just because it was Sailor Uranus, and she was a lesbian. She sat right there next to Kermit the Frog. I ain't gonna
now
lie.
she's gone for some reason.
The monkeys burned it. Yeah, Sailor Uranus. That's the one I had to buy because
It's right next to Kermit the Frog.
The
How
monkey,
That makes sense.
monkeys
you know,
are
the
not.
worst random things come out of my mouth during the week. So this is
The monkey didn't burn them.
Yeah, they did.
All right, what about you, Senor Scythe? What was your favorite Geek Week news of the year?
I guess I'm slightly looking forward to Star Wars being bought by Disney. I mean, despite the fact that Disney.
He was the naysayer of us. He was pissed. He was
Although
blowing
I
up
will say this
Facebook.
though, Disney has
Was
made a lot
there
of crap
singing
within
and
the past few
dancing?
years.
There were actually.
In Avengers.
One last thing. Shut up!
Man, we were violent at the end of the year.
No,
See,
no.
we have to get all our aggravation out before New Year's Eve because then
Oh,
we have
gosh.
to reset our internal clocks to be good for next
You,
Christmas.
me, in the freaking parking lot, Scythe. Pyro.
What are you talking about? We're not doing a three-way in the parking lot.
No, I'm gonna. Beat
Anyways,
his ass in the
all
parking lot.
right.
No, but I will
Hold
say
on.
this though.
Pyro.
Disney did create a lot of crap within the past few years too.
No, when they got rid of that douchebag, they changed. Pyro's over the fidgeting. What was your favorite news story of the year?
This is very recent, but Lego has announced that they are making Back to the Future Lego sets.
You know what the sad part about that is? He's such a fat fanboy of Back to the Future. I sent him pictures on his phone and he didn't get them. He had no clue. I knew this before him. Lego and Back to the Future fanboy.
Facts to
and
the Future.
I knew before he did.
That's because I was at work.
I have to keep you guys busy. What can I say?
If you keep us busy, we can't find out this awesome news.
Then I don't get the privilege of being the one to know before you and tell you, oh, look, Pyro, look what I discovered today. There's a method to my madness.
I want
no
the
method,
little
you
Lego
just do random
DeLorean and
stuff.
Doc Brown.
And
It's going to be
so-
amazing.
Going into Mars is huge on science. I don't know if you guys know that. But he has three of his favorite stories this year is The SpaceX Dragon spacecraft returned to Earth from the International Space Station, safely splashing down approximately 250 miles off the coast of Southern California. I mean, you want to talk about space?
That
this
is
dude
awesome.
knows about it, and that's engineering marvel right there. Like, we landed something on Mars.
Yeah, before the show started, he was showing us a video of, I can't remember which
It was a
one
rocket. It was like
I can't remember the name. Slips my mind right now. He's probably gonna come in here and yell it, but that's a cue to come in here and yell it.
His other one was apparently these physicists have discovered a way to make an improbability engine from Hitchhiker's Guide that could make warp travel faster than light possible.
Oh
Here he
God,
comes.
that is amazing.
We're
What was,
saving cretins from embarrassment.
what was the rocket?
Oh,
ship
please,
called?
it's too late to save us from embarrassment.
oh, let's
good
save him.
So the rocket ship is SpaceX is testing something they call a grasshopper.
SpaceX
grasshopper.
grasshopper. There you go. That's because it did the 40-foot, right?
They're slowly increasing the height that it's jumping, but basically, eventually, all 3 stages of the spacecraft, of the rocket, and the manned capsule will be able to come down separately and land vertically. Like the old 50s cartoons of a rocket flying
That is
around
so
and coming
amazing.
down. It is amazing.
I want that
because it's
retro
going
rocket
to
ship.
It's going to allow full reusability, which will make space travel much cheaper and safer.
Well,
So
there you
we're
go.
going to be jumping around to get into space is what you're telling me?
No, we're gonna
We're
go
gonna
up,
be-
but we're gonna come down vertically.
Just jumping.
No, we're
No.
going up, and then we can fly
Oh,
around
okay.
in space.
I
But
was
when we
thinking-
come back,
They're just jumping and coming down and seeing how high they can get each time, and we can do that with every day.
Yeah, we can use
This
quads.
is what it's like dealing with me, and he's just back there going, yeah, whatever, Stone, whatever.
you know what's really bad? I was actually about to call it the Upgoer 5.
The Upgoer 5.
This part
For
needs
real?
to point to space. If it's not, this point needs to point at the Earth. If it points at space, you're not going into space today, and you have a really bad problem.
So those were our best
Yay.
and worst ofs and most disappointing things from 2012. And of course, we get to look forward to 2013.
I'm
Yay.
not.
What are you not? It's just another year you're dead. You don't age. Do you know how lucky you are? Do you know what women would kill to be
No,
you?
he does age.
He just
rots.
decays, but
That's
he just
not
puts on a
good.
new stack of flesh like freaking.
Do you know
leather
how
I
many
don't
bodies
age.
we have to go through nowadays?
I don't want to know how many bodies I have to go through nowadays.
50.
I just signed the paperwork. Okay.
Just signed the paperwork that makes you requisition all the dead little orphans.
All right. So, what are we looking forward to in
They're not
2013?
really orphans.
Star Wars.
Star Wars in 3D. Two of them at the end of the year, which is pretty good.
That's. Aren't they
I'm
making a
so
series for it
excited.
too, like a show for it?
Yes, I think the Detours comes out. Star Wars Detours. There's a lot of Star Wars stuff coming up.
Like it's just
I
gonna
think
revolve around
Clone
bounty
Wars
hunters.
is going if it doesn't
It's moving to
yeah, it's going on to
Disney
Disney.
XD.
But it means more Darth Maul and amazingness and awesome.
I heard they're gonna bring back Mace Windu too.
Mace Windu's not dead
He's
yet.
not dead in the Clone Wars yet.
No, I heard they were gonna bring
He
him
wants
back.
to come back. I don't know how you come back and be in all like Pulp Fiction and Star Wars universe. I could see that happening very easily. I
Star
don't
Trek
know what I'm
Darkness.
What do I look
Star
like
Trek
to
Into
you?
Darkness.
Iron Man 3, G.I. Joe, Retaliation.
I think I'm really looking forward the most to The Hobbit 2. I think that's really what I'm massively, majorly looking forward to.
Yeah.
Simply because I was surprised and I thoroughly enjoyed the first one when I thought I was going to be bored.
You thought
but-
you were gonna be bored? Why do you want to go see it?
Because I love the original trilogy. But The Hobbit is a very different game because the world's brighter, it's more colorful, it's funny, it's not in such dire peril yet. So I knew it was going to be a drastic shift in tone. But, I mean, there are. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, I haven't been really paying attention to things next year. Like, some of these movies look really bad, like Turbo, a snail cartoon movie from DreamWorks. Are you for real?
What the heck?
Jenny posted it on our website.
Wow.
It's about a racing snail who takes.
It's from DreamWorks. You ignore anything from DreamWorks. Just focus
You
on
used
Pixar.
to not ignore anything from DreamWorks. They used to be awesome,
It's 'cause
straight up awesome.
Pixar's awesome.
I'm not really looking forward to anything because I think the problem was I was so let down by Prometheus. That was the one thing I was looking forward to. I don't want to do that again. Paranormal was really good, but this year was all about Prometheus for me, and it just crashed and burned.
Don't forget Lollipop Chainsaw.
And
Like
Lollipop Chainsaw. Oh my!
This
Gosh.
has been the year of disappointments for
Actually,
you.
I can raise it up for you right now. Evangelion 3.33.
Finally,
You cannot redo.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Evangelion fan. But
So,
so
there
no,
you
I'm
go.
not looking forward to anything this year because I don't want to be disappointed. You know, I don't want to take any more disappointment in the geek, gamer, nerd culture. I mean, we had such a high with the end of the year, but everything everyone was looking forward to this year just kind of bombed.
Oh, I know what I'm looking forward for next year.
What?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
That should be fun. I am. Oh, Aliens, Colonial Marines.
Yes.
That is on my list of
And-
have to games, but I'm terrified that it's gonna suck.
Everything that I've been seeing about it says that the online stuff is where it's at. And the campaign, they've apparently been just cutting it off before it starts getting really good. Like it starts building the tension and everything, and that's where they cut the journalists off.
Well, we'll see.
Like they've been saying that for like the beginning of the campaign and everything, it's kind of. But as soon as the tension starts rising in it, they're like, "Hey, you don't play anymore." And then they're not allowing anybody to play as the aliens that I know of. All the journalists and everything have been playing as the Marines, and they've been having a lot of fun with it because there's actual tension and everything in every multiplayer match they played.
I'm actually gonna be getting the collector's edition because I want the statue and the skins. I want to play as Corporal Hicks. That'll be my character, just like Baird is my character in Gears of War. Corporal Hicks will be mine in Aliens. But you know, that's it. That's it. 2 things.
BioShock Infinite.
I'm not holding any hopes for BioShock Infinite. I'm not. Simply because I was so in love with Rapture. It'll be the same thing in the sky. Okay, I'll play it and have fun, but it will never be that first BioShock game. Ever.
It's not the same thing though.
It's the same universe, same kind of ideas of injecting yourself, but there was just something.
There's no injecting yourself.
How do you get powers then?
I think there's like a tonic or something.
Whatever
You
it
don't
is.
actually inject yourself. Then there's the enemies you're fighting aren't the drugged up people you're fighting.
Which
around
I loved the first BioShock. I loved it, and that twist at the end was just phenomenal. I don't think 3 is gonna go anywhere near my memories of that
What
first
it,
one.
what it looks like from what I've seen from it is it looks like BioShock Infinite. You're going into the city, and the city is in a point of civil war.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's in this point of civil war. So,
I
what are
just
you
want to
guys
fight
looking forward
robotic George
to?
Washington with a giant minigun. That looks so much fun.
What are y'all looking forward to in 2013
Besides Evangelion,
besides Evangelion?
Getting more skin.
Are you even awake?
not really.
He and I have been like asleep this whole time.
What about me?
I have no vodka,
I'll
that's
be-
why.
I gotta go close everything down in there. There's a few nuclear reactors I need to shut off.
Go shut him off
What
now.
about you, Death? What are you looking forward to besides Evangelion?
Don't blow anything up while you're down there.
Eh,
Yeah, don't do it.
That Oz.
I'm not holding out hope for
I'm
us.
not holding on hopes, but
After watching the newest trailer where it seems very cartoony and kiddie, I'm not hoping out hopes for Oz at all.
I already said Star Trek Into Darkness.
Should be lots of fun.
I
I like how he just
I just
goes
can't-
lighter.
can't think of anything.
That's pretty much it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
how sad is that we don't really care?
2013 is going to be a mystery, I'll just say that.
I think it's because we were all so hyped up for the end of the year. Oh, I see Mars.
Ender's Game.
Ender's Game. Hey,
Ender's-
does that actually come out this year?
Next year, yeah, 2013.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to it for over a decade.
Enders.
I loved the first book. I just couldn't get. I didn't like the way it ended.
I found my hat.
Yay, Pyro found his hat. Okay, so we're gonna wrap things up for 2012. Let's talk about what's coming up. Next week we have memes.
memes.
We're gonna be tackling memes. We'll be back to our regular format. This was a special 1 hour show.
Yeah.
We do have another special 1 hour show coming up in the first 2 months. Our official Star Trek versus Star Wars showdown
Oh boy.
with lots of people here. We're going to continue our Saturday show, so by all means, you can book seats for free to come be in our audience. On our website, there's a fan service tab. Hover over it, you'll see book seats. It's free to do. No, I put it in a fan service tab because it was too complicated for me to find in DLOA events.
All right. I didn't know. I mean,
It's sad you don't know. We are also, we have camera crews following us around right now, so that's going to be a reality show coming out really soon. So look for the pilot for that as soon as possible, probably early spring.
yay.
As well
Oh,
as
God.
we want to do other film projects, so we're starting like an independent film group so that you'll see more stuff from us. It should be quite interesting to see the things that we come up with.
Can I say one of the titles I'm forward looking to?
Yes.
Now? Hammerman.
Yes, he's all about Hammerman.
Hey.
We have a whole bunch of fun things coming up. We've got some new crew that's going to be starting soon. We've got all sorts of fun things. Plus, we have a massive day-long South by Southwest live broadcast where we're going to have all sorts of guests and giveaways in the studio March 7th from like noon to 7. It's going to be us here broadcasting live with as many of the guests as we can get in here as humanly possible. And it's segments. We have that coming up.
You just cursed.
No, I didn't. I caught myself.
Okay.
I actually said segments.
Okay.
I don't know why I said that. So the show's going to continue on Saturdays. We'll have lots of fun. We have more things. The reality show's coming up. More of our adventures are coming up where our day-to-day life on the moon base will be exposed for the general public. So
Are you sure they want to see it?
I'm pretty sure that because they get good laughs out of us making douchebags of ourselves.
Especially
Like this
with
guy.
Clyde. No, with you air humping and Clyde going and talking about his
Why do we
crotch all
keep
the time.
going back to the zombie air humping the air?
Because it
Because
follows
it's
up with
epic.
Clyde.
How does that follow up with Clyde and him
Clyde
being
is obsessed with
Ark-Boodle?
his crotch. Yeah. So you're going to see more of us. You're going to get to know us a whole lot better this year. You'll see more of everything that we do.
And
More
just
of our
letting y'all know,
articles.
I am
You'll
single. All you ladies out there.
Isn't he such a catch?
Uh-huh.
So
Shut up.
look for I think 2013 is going to be our diabolical year. We're going to have so much fun. We have so much planned that's finally coming to fruition. Like Chris Rachel, our official minion, she's starting a couple shows that we're going to be doing.
Yay.
Which look really, we have other shows we're going to be doing. We're going to start a block of programming called Fanboy TV here, so you'll see all our fun stuff. Ginny's trailer show, our sitcom, this show, Chris Rachel shows, machinimas. We have all sorts of fun things coming up. So stick with us,
Coming out
and
on
thank you guys for
Machinimas.
watching. Thank you for being a fan. Shut up! I'm trying to talk and be sincere at the end of the year. Will you not let me freaking be sincere?
You can be sincere on New Year's Eve when we go to blow up.
We're blowing up flammable Jello
There you go.
and food.
I-
We're basically just gonna blow up food for New Year's. Last
I have
year
a
was
better
a
idea
Hello
what we
Kitty.
can blow up.
Yes.
Let's test all of our firework madness on Clyde. You said he can't die, right?
Good luck getting him to stay in one place for very long.
Why don't we tie with you up too?
All right, so we're almost out of time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in 2013. Like I said, look for more. DiabolicalLeague.com, that's the website. Visit us, comment, have fun. We're always giving stuff away. We love people that talk about us. We'll see you around town. We'll see you on TV, and we'll see you online.
See you then.
See ya.